everybody. Hopefully, you're having an awesome day. I'm sorry, I don't know about you guys, but I get a little pumped when I hear that intro come on with my Anchor Cove music. It's like I get a little pumped when I listen to it. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like about ready to go on stage. You know what I mean? It's like my own like little theme music about to roll on. I don't know. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing awesome. I'm not feeling this. My lighting looks goofy. If you're watching this replay, hopefully you will let me know in the comments you're watching on replay. Tell me something. Tell me how you're doing, something like that. Tell me about your day in the comments if you watch this on replay. I will say I have to give like a major disclaimer here. There's going to be lots of discussion about beta today. I'm not allowed to really show you guys anything from beta, but I am allowed to have an open discussion and pretty much show you everything without showing you everything type of deal. So, with that being said, everything that I show you in terms of beta is completely subject to change. So I have to give you that heads up that it could be completely way different when it actually goes live to you guys. But you should have a pretty good concept as far as what's going on, what's going to happen. So that's the major heads up there. I'm also going to be talking about the Telluria and Vela updates as far as how I feel probably is what's going to be released, what to expect coming up in the shift of heroes and how that impacts you guys. And we got like event stuff, so it should be pretty cool stream for you guys. Probably a bit of information. So if you are watching this on replay, do me a huge favor, do everybody a huge favor, especially if you're a person that actually watches on replay, you watch the full thing on replay. This is a good one to watch fully on replay because I think there's going to be lots of questions that are going to get answered that have some good information. So with that being said, please go ahead and timestamp this so people don't freak out and be like, why did I sit through 2 hours, blah, 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 of this? From what I hear, the timestamps are super helpful, and I don't think this is a video that I'm really going to cut and then make into a new video. So that's kind of my disclaimer there. Let me just make sure this is good. Yeah, so sweet stuff we're going to be discussing, talking about. They finally came out with the Hero Academy. So I'll definitely be going through the ins and outs of that and my thoughts, opinions going forward, what's going to happen, all that kind of stuff. And they did take some serious feedback when it came to the Alchemy Lab, so I'll be discussing that. I don't know how much. I'm going to see if I can dig around and see if I can find some screenshots that are safe for you guys to see or whatever. I think, maybe I'll get a link from somebody or whatever, and we'll go from there. So other than that, hopefully you're having an awesome weekend. Get into this. So, what's up, Edward? How are you, buddy? How's it going? Franklin, how are you, man? Rebel, chat, by the way, how's the audio going? I'm picking up a brand new headset today. I had to ghetto rig it again, but hopefully the audio is a lot better than it was last time. And that's mostly because I'm using a different input, and then I had to, I just had to ghetto rig it. So you guys are hearing me, so hopefully nobody's complaining about that. But yeah, let me know audio thoughts, stuff like that. Rebel, what's up, man? Fear, what's up, man? Yeah, the intros, it is interesting. What's up, Sammy? Makes you feel like a warrior. Me too, Kelly. Me too. AB, lighting's good. All right, I'm trying. It'll get better. It's gonna get better. I'm almost there. I'm about probably 75. I'm probably about 80%. 80% is where I'm at. And then it's just going to be like a matter of upgrading different things if I want to or whatever. But I'm getting there. Viv, how are you? Vivian, it's cool day here in Scotland. Nice. Vivian, you're added into Anchor Cove, correct? Because I got to add you as a moderator. Right now you're in green, so that shows me that you just recently signed up for Anchor Cove. But I want to make sure that you're in Anchor Cove with us. What's up, Rob? How are you? Not a wig, right? What's up, Graham? How are you, man? There's so much to process on beta. I know, Franklin, I know. What's up, Sunny B. Lara? How are you? Deep Six, what's up? Deep, are you're in the Cove too, buddy? Because you should be a moderator if you are. Thunder, how are you, man? You gotta be a moderator too. What's up? How's it going, Thunder? Hopefully your day's going awesome today, Thunder. What's up, Jana? How are you? VV Life, what's up? Probably finishing watching on replay. Alright, that works. What's up, Jack? Chio, how are you? Awesome, see you up and running. I'm working on Steve. What's up, Terrence? Jaherb, audio's fine. Cool. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do is I gotta figure out how to share this because I'm a chat. I'm getting all sophisticated with things a little bit. I'm trying to actually be a little bit kind of efficient with my things. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this link with oh, did that update? Hopefully that updated. That had to have updated. Did that not? What the heck is going on? Hopefully my hold on, chat. You know, it's so weird. Let me check this. Oh my goodness, I didn't even change the thumbnail. Chat, I'm struggling, chat. Everybody's all like, what's going on? Alright, thumbnail's changed. Alright, I just heard a notification in my ear. Alright, so the events didn't, oh. I gotta see, I gotta pull up my events again. Something just happened. I think somebody did some. I think somebody subscribed. Alright, give me a second. Because I gotta share this. Hopefully this refreshes. That's actually aggravating. Let me check that quick. Don't go away. Oh, Thunder, thank you so much for the donation, buddy. What's up, Thunder? Thank you so much, Thunder. I really, really appreciate the donation, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I gotta catch them quick. These are like, see now my headset is working, so I'm actually hearing the notifications now. I wasn't hearing it last time, so thank you so much for the donation, Thunder. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let me see if, because I gotta see. I apparently didn't update. All right, cool. That is working now. All right, I'm just gonna share this on Facebook real quick, and then we'll be on our way. Give me 1 second, chat. Cause I'm getting all fancy with things. We'll see. I'm testing things out to see how much traffic I could actually get from Facebook. Okay. All right. I gotta do this ahead of time. Because I just thought about it right now. Oh, what did I type? Chat, I'm struggling. Alright, I'm almost back, I promise. I'm gonna do it to 1. We'll see who stops by and says hello. There we go. Hopefully that actually pulls up my stuff. There we go. Yeah, should work. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Scrolling back up through chat. Okay. Terrence, what's up, man? Awesome. Okay, all right. So I'm almost there. All right, loud and clear. Cool. That's for going over stuff. What's up? Audio's good. All right, audio's good. Cool. Audio's great today. All right, cool. Greetings from NYC. How's things going over there in NYC? Darian, what's up, buddy? How are you? All right. Khan, how are you? Jason, what's up? What's up, Armin? How are you? What's up, John? How are you, man? From UK, what's up, Damos? Ken, I don't know how to actually access Anchor Cove. So, Vivian, if you guys could, yeah, thank you. Lara, if you could do me a huge favor, take care of that, Lara. Get Vivian into Anchor Cove. Last Legion says hi. What's up, Garrett Gear? How are you, man? Miss you too, buddy. Yeah, Vivian, Lara will take care of you for it. Rob, a little concerned about SG releasing overpowered heroes. Decided to get a push for them, then get nerfed after the fact. Your beta. Is there been any chat regarding this? Of course, Rob. A lot of people have been discussing it and have been very disgruntled about it, Rob. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Thunder. Thank you so much for all the support, buddy. Okay. Did I ever get gravy? I don't know what gravy means. Oh, Gravemaker? No, Steve. I did like 300 pulls for Gravemaker and I totally whiffed. As soon as you down. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lara. All right. Ryan, what's up, man? What's up? How are you, man? Totally disappointed about the Hero Academy. Definitely going to talk about that. What's up, Marky? How are you, man? Sending good. All right, cool. I'm through the comments, through his chat. Awesome. All right, let me get through this. I have to let you guys also know too that this stream is sponsored by my really good friends at Raid Shadow Legends. Later on, I will be playing Raid Shadow Legends. Because of Raid Shadow Legends, I don't have to harp on you guys for a ton of donations and sell my soul, do everything, and that's what makes it so content for you guys comes out more regularly than it did in the past. So, massive shout out to Raid Shadow Legends. I will be playing that a little bit later on. If you guys do want to support me, the best way to go ahead and support me is actually by checking out Raid Shadow Legends. That stuff is in the description links, and I get credit for every time people download that, and that is what honestly it super helps keep things super consistent. So massive shout out to them. I will be playing a little bit later on. Why do they just keep Telluria the same and make her very slow? That would be an awful thing for them to do. Still rough in NYC survivors. That's awesome. Good for you, man. No problem, Rum. All right. I gotta get in. So there's lots of stuff. First and foremost, didn't really mess around with any of this stuff. I was gonna do it. I keep on saying this. I'm close to being able to go back and compete again. I've been using a lot of my resources to build up because what ended up happening is when I quit the game, that's when they released a whole bunch of new stuff, and I've been doing makeup ever since. So I finally am almost to the point to where I have like extra iron and extra ham to be doing stuff, which means that I could essentially be using those for resources for the events. But I haven't really been able to do that, so I think I want to help and show you guys different pushing things. Right now I haven't even touched Legendary, so I'm not going to have time for that, unfortunately, which really stinks. Rare, I did a little bit of work in Rare just to kind of get my rankings up. I'm still deciding, this is just the first time through, so I'm still deciding if I want to actually do any pushing or anything like that. This was just to get baseline scores. So, Epic, haven't really been doing much. I'm probably just going to get like a decent amount. What's actually been super useful is actually Nordry in this, especially if you're kind of like pushing a little bit. I'm actually going to be considering running Nordry in Legendary as well too. So he's been super helpful, giving minus 54 defense to Ice for 4 turns, as well as running it with Grim. Some people were running Ulmer as well too, but I think that this setup is pretty decent. In terms of this, I'm going mono blue because I'm trying to actually stretch the score a little bit, and I am going a little item heavy too because I am like not completely out of items, and I'm kind of going through it just to kind of finish it a bit. So you want to try for 10, got to 1 million, scored top 20. Can't figure out where to get extra 50k points you needed. Yeah, Steven, it typically helps if you've got somebody with a good scoring. So with me, I would probably leech off of who's on here. I could probably talk to Euro. Maybe Euro. Oh, I would just leech off Zero. I just steal Zero scores. So you can see this is what he's running. See, even Zero's running Gunner. Okay, so he's doing the minus 44 defense with Gunner. It's so crazy to be seeing 3 stars in the events, but that just shows you how item heavy it actually is. So I could run probably something similar to this, if I wanted to. I've only got one Grim, but I could run Gunner. But legendary, who could I, if I really wanted to, who could I leech off of? Probably, yeah, I'd probably just still leech off Zero. So even him, he's using Gunner in legendary. So interesting concept, super crazy. The biggest reason, oh, hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. Hold on 1 second. I didn't turn my phone off. Hold on. Sorry about that. Party foul. Hold on 1 second, chat. Oh, not that one. This one. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, chat. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Alright. This is probably gonna pop up. Sorry about that, chat. Hold on. Oop. Alright. Let's do this. Not that one. This one. There we go. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Okay. Alright, okay. Thanks for the vids. Why not defending teams do more damage to special than my attacking team? Same hero, same emblems. Mark, because they had to make it so that it's equal. Because if they just did the same, it would be too it'd be too different. All right, so use Grim. What's your score, Lara? Using Custom Gunner. All right, you're in 20th leaderboard. Nice. You're gonna try and catch up to 0 in Legendary? You should do it, Darian. Do it for sure. Keep replaying. Can't find it. All right. Okay. Hold on a second. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. So let me Yeah, I don't know. I gotta decide if I think I'm a. I don't think I can justify using Gunner instead of Athena, but Nordry, I think I can justify that. There's the emblems there. All right, so in terms of getting the legendary, I'm looking at the opening board. This is a really good opening board. 2 diamonds right off the bat is really good. We'll see how this progresses. It's funny because I almost wish that didn't happen. Alright, so not enough stuff died. So that's a flea. This is going to be a flea here. Most likely. Yeah, no. So this, just so you know, this is a top 10. I would say this is me going at it at top 10. It's about the progression that I would make for top 10. So I'm counting, this should come close to killing. If that was to kill everyone, this is close. I'm fine with it, actually. I gotta fix... So 40 seconds. Oh, my magnet didn't even go off. I gotta fix that. 57, that's okay. That's not end of the world. You probably want to be up towards closer to about 62-ish for level 1. Alright, so Darian's saying level 1, legendary, you can run through it with just items as long as you have a good cascade on the first move. With any color, just go for it. Okay. Could probably make it that way. Darian, what did you get for level 1 there? I gotta fix this. What did you get for stage 1? Let me put... Andre... Is it Richard? Let me do Vela first. Actually, let me do Richard here first. Alright, Magni. And then Vela. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Alright, so yeah, so 62. So he said 62.49. So I said it was about 62 right off the bat. So could go for it. Telluria tank's the only threat because Telluria slows your mana down. Yeah. What's up, counselor? How are you, buddy? So we'll go ahead. We'll continue. It's an okay-ish board-ish. Oh, I goofed already. All right. Alright, so here's the blue diamond that I wanted. We'll see. So 45, 46 seconds should be decent. So right now, probably my scores, these scores right now where I'm at is probably going to be close to top 100. I don't think that I'll be pushing into top 10 with what I'm currently at. If I pursued it and kept it up, I'm fairly positive I could bounce into top 100. We'll see. I'll progress because there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover today. But that's the vibe on this. Come on. I should be able to plow through. Yeah, it was decent for sure. It was a pretty good score right there. So that's kind of the setup there for Legendary. If you're trying to improve on Rare, hold on, let me actually, because I got to update this. I do like the Chick Juniors, so this should actually be Ulmer. That's what I'd be running. Probably for Rare. Or Costume Gunner, actually. Either Costume Gunner, probably Costume Gunner. Yeah, there we go. So, the reason being, you have the Elemental defensive down, -4. You've got the regular defensive down, plus it adds it up. And then I've got Gato up, mostly running Gato for Chick Jr., and then I have an extra Nordry at the end, which this could be anything. But there's people that are going to be a lot more specific with it and more intentional with their heroes, so they could probably run like I think I have 3 Nordrys. So probably go that route as well too. Epic, in terms of epic, I am running Curologist as a hero, but I would like to, if I had multiple Grim, I would just run multiple Grim. But I do have the single hitters with Sonya and Triton. Triton's actually really good too because over here at the attack power. So as a single hitter, Triton's really good too. So yeah. So that's that. All right, let's just we'll continue on. Hopefully that comes through. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, we'll plow through this one too. Right there. 58, that wasn't a good score, so that's definitely a level I'd redo for sure. Alright. Run on that one. Sure, babe. Okay.
Hey, everyone.
You gonna tell everyone what happened?
There was a bunch of wasps. Me and Naomi were out on out at a park.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a bunch of wasps.
So what was wrong with the wasps?
Honestly, I hate bees and wasps. They scare me a lot.
Okay, so you're just gonna like run away anytime you see a wasp?
I didn't run away. I just tried to stay still.
Oh, okay. Alright. Oh.
I've gotten chased by a bee before, though.
Hey, everyone. Oh.
Hi, guys.
Alright, let me get into this. Alright, hold on.
Thanks, Pink.
Okay. Probably, if I get that green diamond.
Just wanted to say.
Alright, let's just plow through this. Alright. 50 seconds, pretty good. He took a bit of damage there, but... No, you didn't miss a lot. Oh, you're 112 in rare? Nice. You glad you even finish it? Oh, okay. Thanks, Pink. You're at 743 in rare. Should you keep pushing for 1K? Yeah, I mean, I would, David. I would, man. I don't know, Thunder. Hopefully soon. Yep. So Anthony, we will. I'll be talking about the Hero Academy and Alchemy Lab soon for sure. I'm just gonna use the energy here. All right. Let's see. Alright. 65. Alright, so here kept reach. Let's go ahead. Alright, so I'm gonna do my Titan hits real quick. There. Oh, actually, you've been benched for a year now. Okay, there we go. What's up, Lois? How are you? You're at level 69, never pushed for high pricing, been saving items for 2 years. Man, I don't know if you need to be saving for 2 years, buddy. It's a lot of saving. Mm. Sorry, guys, I'm just plowing through on this, trying to concentrate. How else is everybody else doing on in the event? Okay. Your alliance is Arstec Warriors? Oh, cool. So, do I think that Telluria will still be the best tank in the game after the nerfs? Nerf. Joshua, I'm going to talk about Telluria in just a second. So, I'll get in that. I'm going to talk about Telluria and everything like that. Because there's lots of things that I'm going to go ahead and cover. Alright, so this should give me a... it's a red diamond there. Um... You've managed to get over 1 million in Legendary for the first time? Nice, good for you, man. 2 years ago, I recommend hitting without wasting your items actually helped you build. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, look at what I'm using for items. They're still decent hits for sure. It actually helped you build your team, saving items by a product of that. That's awesome, Rob. Good for you, man. That's really cool. Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. When are you when are you gonna join Line, buddy? You got to download the app Line so we can get you in. Huh? Has to buy all your saved items, right? I'm actually okay with items at the moment. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Yes, Scotty, can you join can you join line, please? Yeah. Yeah, lime. All right. So, no items. What do we do? 91, pretty good. All right. Do war attacks, war hits real quick. We have 49, 57. Alright, so I think I'm gonna bring mono green here. And Telluria. Alright. So this should kill Finley. 49. That's pretty lame. Yellow diamond. Hoping that I can get a green match. Didn't happen. I really don't like that Jack hit him. Okay, so let's go. Oh, please don't die. Oh, gosh. Alright. $39 life? That's not annoying. Okay. Alright, JF, you can chill. I don't want you to hit anybody. Uh, yeah, it was actually, this was a real bummer because I got Mother North killed before she could go off. Alright, I'll do a quick cleanup here. I'll just bring blues, probably. Yeah. Doesn't actually matter. Um, Oh, I totally goofed. Oops, my bad. Turns out Jean-Francois does have another mode. Alright. Alright, hey Anchor, how do you get your event scores to get better rewards? I just showed you that, so if you want to rewind, you can take a look at that. Hold on a second, let me scroll up. You would join Anchor Cove but work 70 hours a week and you're unable to use the phone at work. Other reason for pushing hard in events, barely have time for needs and lines. Rob, it's totally up to you, man. I mean, people can join Anchor Cove and just chill. So some people go on when they need it. Sorry if that's... I gotta figure out where that's coming from. But it's totally up to you, man. You must use... I gotta figure out where that... Is that... See, you guys heard that? That's what I'm trying to get rid of. That feedback. I don't know where the feed's... I'm gonna put this maybe over here. See if that'll help. Nope. What's your guys' view on field aid? No, most guys are... Yeah. Field aid is definitely the hardest. Field aid and arrows are really hard. Why do you use both magnies and flanks? I was just throwing it in there, Thunder, because I wasn't really worried about setting it up, to be honest with you. That wasn't my normal setup. I was just going to set up to kill. Alright, so all these have Vela. Probably should have brought mono green there. Alright, so all have Grey Maker 2. Go here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to switch it. No, measures. The other one. Give me a second. That. Switch up those. Swap. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let's take a look at this real quick. I'm just gonna go here, and then this will just... Oh, I really didn't want you to go off first. Wow, that's really stupid. That was my first move, too. First move, and it was enough to set Telluria off. That's just, I don't know, not really fair. The important thing, though, is that getting Telluria dead is super important. But having Telluria go off on first move, I don't know. That's why you run mana. That's why you run mana troops. Alright, well, Telluria is dead. So at least we have that. Yeah, that really stinks. That really stinks to have Telluria go off first move. It is what it is. Yeah, I went that route. I guess I probably should have gone the other route because I was stuck in two positions. I went the route that cleared more tiles. Unfortunately, cleared one tile too many. But I would have for sure gotten that one shot if well, I shouldn't say for sure, but I would have been in a much better position. But at least Telluria is dead. That's a positive. All right. Let's get into the Wake of Telluria. Nerf in Telluria because top money spenders lost a few raids. The ego can handle. I don't know, Joshua. It's a bit different than just like people not being able to handle their ego with it. Because I mean, you just saw it right there. For Telluria to go off literally in one move and cause so much destruction is it's a big difference. It's a big difference. I think that let's actually talk about it. Give me 1 second because I'm gonna pull it up because I already have it up. So give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pull this up from here. All right. So this is a massive, massive, massive shout out to Zephyr. Zephyr is an amazing, amazing, amazing moderator that works in beta. Has been super, super important for coming up with this. He's really kind of taken on the role of making sure that beta information is out there and it's correct. So, as I said in the beginning, this is a disclaimer to everybody that this is beta. All this information could change. Everything could be like way different, and we have to understand that. So I'm gonna post this link for you guys so you guys can take a look at this. I'll post it in the chat. You want to scroll back or whatever, copy it. But I'm gonna post this here so you guys so we can take a look at this. So this is the first part. This is regarding Telluria. So this is the balancing changes. This is everything that has gone on with Telluria, and I'll scroll down and just show you guys so you can take a look at it. So this has the different things. So it started off first just minus 24 on the mana generation, went to 3 turns instead of 4 turns, 13 instead of 18%, and then the amount of health generated. So version 1, you saw it was a nerf on just about everything. The only thing they changed in version beta 2 was the minions. Everything stayed 13%. So here's what I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what to expect. Here's kind of the debate. Okay, so everybody is fine with the inherited minion being at 13% for Telluria, and I'm assuming we're going to be at about minus 24% mana generation. I don't really see it deviating too much from that. Where we're going to be seeing the things up for debate is going to be the 2 turns versus the 3 turns and the amount of health regenerated. I think that's going to be the biggest indicator right now. I think that the version of Telluria that we have right now is probably the closest of what we're going to get. I hope that they go back up to 3 turns versus 2 turns. I think 3 turns at 306 might be good. I think that the mana generation is enough, because right now we're at 4 turns. You guys keep that in mind. Right now we're at 4 turns. They're halving the amount of turns and greatly reducing the amount of HP generated. I might, to be honest with you, chat, I might be okay with where they're at right now. I don't really see, like, I think that the mana generation, that does need to happen. I don't know if 24%, because right now it's at 34%. I don't know if it's going to be significant enough, but I think that the mana generation, they can't do with what they released before, which was remove it altogether. They removed it altogether and then removed mana generation altogether for turns. I think that, so that's even for 2 turns. I think that honestly they should be at mana generation 24 for 3 turns. I think that that's where it needs to be at. And the life gain, 306 over 3 turns, I think is fair. So reduce the amount of life, go from 411 to 306, 3 turns versus 4 turns. Drop the minion from 18% to 13%. Mana generation from 34% to 3 turns instead of 2 turns. I think that that's where they need to be at. Take an additional turn off. That's kind of where I'm thinking. With all this being said, just so you guys know, I would say this is all really good news. The good news is that I don't think that Telluria is going away. I don't think anything's changing about Telluria, really. Telluria is still going to be dominant. It's just not going to be as dominant. Oh, sorry, it is over 3 turns? My bad. I'm so sorry. It was the HP generated was for 4 turns. That's my fault. Sorry. You're right. But the mana generation, that part was for 3 turns. Do I have that correct? Because that's my bad. So this is, so like I was saying, with that being said, I think that this was a good compromise. I think that SG did kind of what they could do to make a hero that wasn't going to be completely nerfed, but also not have it so strong. And I hear a lot of people that they're all upset of. Sorry, excuse me. They're all upset that they spent this amount of money, and now they're gonna go back. Blah 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 blah. I will say in the past, they have. They're in a better position than other games. So for instance, I used to play Magic the Gathering. They would have what's called like the restricted banned list. They have like the restricted, then they have like the banned list, and then they would actually, I've seen now with the game, they start banning new cards that come out and it's in their standard format. And they're left with their devices to just pretty much, they can't go back and rework the card. So at least SG has the ability to rework a hero rather than just going ahead and kind of like nixing it and just kind of getting rid of the whole hero. So I think that this is like a little win for the whole community as a whole, which, I don't give SG all the credit that they deserve sometimes, but I think that they did right on this one. I think something needed to be done, but they also had to keep in mind their consumers, the amount of people that invested money into it. With that being said, I'm not changing from Telluria. I don't think that Telluria tanks are going away. I think that it is going to be the future, and it's going to be an incentive for them to go ahead and make heroes that would be better. What I wish they would have done is just not nerfed Jean-Francois. If they would have not nerfed Jean-Francois, then we wouldn't be in a position to where we are complaining so much, which SG kind of is like, well, you probably shouldn't have did what you did. Because Beta really pushed hard to, I guess, do what they did with Jean-Francois, which pretty much pushed everybody into a position to where Gravemaker was the absolute needed. All right, so let's get into Vela. Vela. I don't know. However, I mispronounce it. I'll just say it. However, I mispronounce it. So when they first released the beta, they removed the extra damage, and now they've reduced it. So we're pretty much in a position to where they're just reducing the amount of fire attack reduction. Everything's staying the same. That's probably what's going to happen. Which still, in my opinion, still makes it so Vela is still absolutely going to be good. I think that people were really worried. I mean, I was really worried. It's not really fair to release a hero, then you wait, and then you do so much to go ahead and nerf it and make it pretty much non-existent, because then you're just in a way to where you're just having old heroes and everybody else was just acquiring these heroes. So I will give props to SG for creating some important heroes that came out as Hero of the Months, rather than just making them exclusive event heroes that you don't really have access to. So that was encouraging about everything. So I think that we can be a little bit okay with this. So this shows the full description as far as what's happened, what has gone on. Like I said, I already posted this link in the chat. I do think that it definitely needs the deals extra damage and the attack power on it. I think this is totally fine. I'm okay with this, which is weird for me to go ahead and say like I'm okay with this, because usually they don't really get this stuff right. So props to SG on that. Okay. Do you think that 24 mana and regen is going to fix the problem? It's going to have to, Brinko. I mean, people can't complain about everything. Like you can't just turn it into like it's a completely different hit at slow speed. It's a completely different hero if you remove the mana generation. Like Telluria is just useless. They actually my buddy Coconuts in beta, he actually posted a video of Telluria without the mana reduction, and it was a full. It was actually against GD, which is the leader of Mixed Nuts, and he was able to kill Telluria tank with 3 heroes. So, and cleared the whole team. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Gravemaker, Ares, and I forget what the other hero was. And Mitsuko. So it was Mitsuko, Ares, and Gravemaker, and was able to kill Telluria tank without the mana reduction just fine. Well, I shouldn't say just fine, but it was 3 versus 5 against Telluria, which is pretty intense. I've done the 3 versus 5 before. I've won a few of them. I've only seen 2 versus 5, and that was actually Borosaurus. Has a video where he actually killed 0 with I think it was Panther in Hell, if I remember correctly. And he was able to kill. But regardless, pretty interesting. What's my thoughts on King Arthur? King Arthur's really good. What's my thoughts on Tavern of Legends? I am not a fan of Tavern of Legends. I think that they are just milking everything that they can out of Season 1 heroes. I don't get how they don't get the point that nobody really cares to pull for Season 1. Like, I get that older players want to have access to old heroes of the months, but the percentage in which you're getting the heroes is like really bad. So, I'm not a big fan. So with that, a second here. Let's do this real quick. Okay. So I mentioned to you guys that this stream is sponsored by my really good friends at Raid Shadow Legends. If you guys want to support me, please do me a huge favor. Support me with Raid Shadow Legends. You don't have to buy the game. You don't have to do anything. Which actually I got to use this shard right now. They've been super instrumental in helping me out, helping this channel. They've been massively, massively, massively supporting me in ways that are super helpful. And what that does is it takes pressure off of you guys. So if you guys want to support me, the best way to do it is just by checking out Raid Shadow Legends. You don't have to buy anything. All you got to do is just check the game out. A lot of people, you're going to see a lot of people are probably going to chime in their thoughts on Raid Shadow Legends. These are people that have downloaded it. And so if you do download Raid Shadow Legends, do it from the description links I just posted in the chat. It is also in the description of this. But while you're doing the for getting this, you actually get the you actually get Lightsworn. So Lightsworn, I'll show you this. Just by checking out the game, this is Lightsworn, which actually Lightsworn, what's really cool is they have like reviews of heroes. So this actually tells you how good this hero is rating. So this is actually really, really, really high rating, just so you guys know. I'm actually really jealous that you guys do get Lightsworn just for checking out the game. So if you do check this out, if you do check, and just to be clear, you have to have not downloaded Raid Shadow Legends in the past, but you do get Lightsworn for free, like an epic champion, just for checking out the game. And what's really amazing about Raid Shadow Legends is that you're able to take the heroes and then you actually send them up. So you actually keep your heroes rather than them being old and antiquated. You can actually use them in the future and level them up. So right now, like you guys know, when you first start out playing Empires and Puzzles, you get Bane. So right now, this is my Bane. I'll show you my Bane. The hero that you get when you first start out is this. This is my first starting character, and I actually have him like ascended all the way out to 5 stars, which is really cool. That you're able to keep your dudes and then level them up. So please do me a huge favor. Check out Raid Shadow Legends. I'm gonna do actually a quick summon right now. Another cool thing that they do is they do like portal summons. So right now there's a 2-time chance for me to get a legendary champion. So that's really cool that they do that too. So I'm hopefully I get my first legendary champion. Nope, that's a 3-star. But that's pretty cool though. But they do stuff like that all the time. So like even right now I'm holding on to these ancient shards because I'm gonna wait till the summoning event. And then I'm gonna hold on to this to when they have that event as well too. So because I'm trying to get some legendaries. So I'll just show you briefly kind of what this game is all about. Which actually I gotta go check in. Here's my clan. Check in. Claim my chests. I gotta get my stuff from my boss. Claim some gifts. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go battle this. So this is kind of like a Titan battle. Alright, and I'm back. It's all Gretchen. How are you, Gretchen? Thank you, Pink. I appreciate it. So Pink says raid is awesome. Good luck on the purple shard. Thanks, Sunny. We tried. Open purple shards. I did it. Super fun game. Thank you, Superwoman. We'll support you directly rather than download the game. Good addict again. That works for me too, Thunder. I appreciate it though, brother. Did we talk about the Hero Academy yet? Not yet. Coming up soon. You didn't get Lightsworn back when? Did you get any hero, Lara? You want to play Raid Shadow Legends, but Google Play does not work? Really? I'm sorry. Clear those red dots. I know, Counselor. I'm working on it. You could have bought a nice car by now. That's funny. Yeah, no worries, Thunder. You can stay away, but on it, that's fine. But is there anybody who hasn't tried Raid Shadow Legends? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you have not tried Raid Shadow Legends. And if you have tried Raid Shadow Legends, some people have piped up in the chat. If you have, let me know. Besides the people that already have. You need to feed your kids and work too. That's funny. You got Executioner when you joined through your link. Oh, cool. How was Executioner? You haven't, Franklin? You haven't, Rob? You tried it, Kim? Yeah, no. Kim. Now, just so you guys know, too. Fear, you haven't? I thought you had Fear. Login rewards, yeah, were charged too. You haven't? Okay. You got. I think you probably got Executioner. You haven't tried it. So what's really cool about this too, and she's actually in the chat right now. We have it set up to where if you join Raid Shadow Legends, if you check out Raid Shadow Legends, we actually have a line group already set up for you guys. That's kind of exclusive to a lot of people that are in Anchor Cove. That you can actually join that link and that thing, so people are there to help you out. So if you do download it, I'm gonna go ahead and post it in the chat here. That Superwoman, she's my alliance leader. She's actually the one that is kind of handling it, and she's helping out a lot of the newer players. So what's really cool is just by you checking out Raid Shadow Legends, she was just like you guys, was watching me play the game, and ended up really liking everything. And then she's actually become like a huge resource to helping people out in Raid Shadow Legends because she enjoys it. So if you decide that you want to go ahead and download and play Raid Shadow Legends, we actually have a group that's specific to people coming from my live streams that you can join on, and there's a whole group of us that are on there, and you can actually get support. So I talked about it last time I was on the stream, and she's kind of given me the okay to kind of post this chat. So if you want to, and you really want to hang out and get help and stuff like that, I really appreciate the support. That really helps out a lot. But that's the link right there. You can go back in there and you can get it. Yeah, Pinkman saying you wish you had Lightsworn. See, I wish I had Lightsworn too. You tried it in the very beginning, got to level 10, you think way too complicated for you? Well, Viv, if you want to, you can join that chat and we can do it. Don't do it, Thunder, it's okay. He's farmable. Raid hasn't learned that yet? Oh, okay. Do you think stripping your emblems for Rana to put on Jabberwocky is the right move? Yes, Joshua, I do think that's the right move. Why do all the heroes all run up and tickle the Titan's belly? I don't know. That is a very good question. That's just what they do. We'll download it to our devices anyway. That's funny. There's a buzzing sound. Yeah, sorry, sometimes. Yeah, Fear, I'm getting a new headset, and I think that should fix it. You knew a good game called Super Ball Universe about Nick characters like SpongeBob? Interesting. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you guys could do me a huge favor, I really appreciate that. I'd really, really appreciate it if you guys did that, because that's honestly, that's what keeps all the content coming in. I've got a lot of really cool Empires and Puzzle stuff that's set up for you guys that's coming up on the horizon, and that stuff that helps out a lot. So if you do check it out, if you haven't, quite a few of you guys said you haven't checked out Raid Shadow Legends yet. I'd really appreciate it if you did, and because that honestly helps out a ton. It takes so much pressure off of everybody. You have a Kagi who's 17 emblems. Who's Kagi? Put him on Gravemaker. All right. Oh, Kagan. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should put emblems on Gravemaker if you're talking about Kagan, which I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Oh, which actually I think I have. Yeah, I do. All right, so. Alright, red dots. Am I getting rid of the red dots yet? So I'll show you, this is the arena too. I gotta get in here. Battle it out some more. Oh, some interesting guys. So this is the, I should be able to kill this guy. Oh, Cage Burrito. Alright, so take off Cage Burrito and put it on, Interesting. It depends on your other heroes, but I'm totally fine with you doing that. It depends on your purples. It's less echoey when it comes to the sound. Yeah. Yeah, it was super echoey. Yeah, so this is actually audio coming from my actual headset, but I'm getting a new headset tonight. Hopefully it'll be a bit better and I'll fix a lot of my different issues because um right now I've got it kind of like ghetto rigged. Do I think Richard with no emblems is better flanked than Rana with no emblems? I would probably depends on your other heroes, but I don't mind Richard flank. I think Richard flank is better than Rana flank. Will Autonomous be strengthened? If so, how so? So they're talking about in beta having Autonomous be at average speed, which would probably help out a ton. I can't kill that. I don't think I can kill. Actually, I think I can kill that. Hey, Anchor, how you doing? I'm doing good, Gabriel. How you, man? Yeah. So after this, I'll dive right in, and we'll talk about what's going on with the Hero Academy. Do you have any information about Marjana costume yet? Probably the next stream will probably be costumes because they're actually going to be releasing the new costumes. So I'll be streaming for you guys. It's just going to be a matter of when. But I'll definitely talk about costumes. Let's see. I'll probably kill this guy. We'll see. Oh, he's huge. Ouch. Ouch. You got me. Interesting. All right. Soldier, hey Anchor, love what you do. Much love and support. Definitely check out Raid. Thank you so much, Soldier. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, guys, like I said, that helps out so much. Anybody that goes ahead and checks out the game, if you check out the game, like I posted before, if you need to go back, please make sure you join that Line group chat. You download the app called Line, and then we'll get you added right in there. And there's a great team of people that will be able to help you out, and it really helps me out. So let me dive in. I'm gonna go ahead and dive back into Empires and Puzzles. But I really, really, really appreciate it. Everybody there at Raid Shadow Legends, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate that. So, do that. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Technical difficulties. All right. So let me pull this up. Okay, chat. All right, so this link right here, and I'll go back and I'll post all these links in the actual description so you guys have this. Again, a massive shout out to Zephyr. Zephyr's been doing this. He's been doing the beta beat, putting together pretty much all the beta information so everybody has access to it without getting into the actual graphics of everything. So let me talk about the Hero Academy. The Hero Academy is super important. Actually, I shouldn't say it's super important. I thought it would be super important, but this is how it's being released. This is what's going on. Disclaimer, this is beta information. This is just the first look at what's going on. Don't get married to this information because it could definitely change. With that being said, this is kind of the first glimpse and the first overview of the Hero Academy. Pretty much it's set up like a new building. It unlocks at Stronghold 25 and allows 10 levels. Okay, so there's 10 different levels. So if you want to go up to Stronghold 25, this is the information. You're going to need 250.91k, iron, and it's going to take you 12 days. 12 days off the bat. So these are the different abilities that you get. You get to train common heroes, train common troops, train uncommon heroes, train uncommon troops, and then so they've got different research times. Let me see how long it actually takes. So you could actually train a common hero for 5,000 food with 1 recruit. It's going to take 2 practice sword and 2 training manuals, and in a minute you'll have a common hero. They have 50 recruits for a common troop. So if you want to train for recruits, it's going to take 3 daggers and it'll take a day. So that's how you can actually get troops, which is pretty interesting. Uncommon heroes takes 4 recruits, 11,000 food, 3 strong rope, and in a minute you'll have an uncommon hero. So right off the bat, if you're not using this for anything else other than leveling up your heroes, that's going to be a really fast way that you can kind of store heroes into there. I think that a lot of people, just looking at this, they're going to be using that quite a bit because a lot of people have a ton of recruits that are just chilling in TC11. You can convert those recruits over, take 4 of them, you get an uncommon hero. Right off the bat, uncommon hero. That's pretty good. You also get uncommon troops. This one might be really important too. And then you actually get train rare heroes. So this actually gives you 120k food, 30 recruits. Battle manual takes 12 hours to get a rare hero. You can also train rare troops, which is pretty cool. 151k food, 150 recruits, 2 tall boots, 5 scabbards, 5 days, you get a rare troop. So they did also release that you do get trainer heroes. So they are random. Some people have gotten 1 2-star and 3 4-star trainer troops. They don't know the percentage of each, but there is a percentage there. I'm sure they'll probably release those percentage, but you can actually get trainer heroes. And then they've got epic heroes that you can actually get to a 4-star in 5 days. You do all that, you get that. And then they actually have train epic troops from old troops. So what you can do is you can actually convert a 4-star troop into a different 4-star troop. So that's important to keep in mind if people have been storing their 4-star troops. This might be a good time to shift out and change out some old troops if you've been holding on to them. Hopefully you did. That's super important. So what they released with us is how to train legendary heroes, including heroes of the month from old heroes. It's going to cost you 2,318,000, 300 recruits, 1 5-star hero, and it takes 7 days. So what we noticed, it was essentially worthless, unfortunately for me to say, and hopefully we fix it. That in beta right now, it's pretty much you just swap a 5-star for an old season 1 5-star. Which does nothing in terms of the issues that we're having right now, because so many people have been hoarding and holding on to 5-star troops. They're not really doing anything. They're just sitting in our bracket of stuff, and we're just swapping it out for a season 1 hero. Literally does us absolutely no good. I actually wouldn't recommend that to anybody. Even if I would recommend people just doing TC20 over doing that. Like, the other stuff is so much better. I mean, you figure you could get troops instead. like getting troops or swapping a hero out for an old bad hero, I just I wouldn't use the Hero Academy 10 for anything at the moment in its current state, especially given the other things that you could be doing, because right now you can only do one at a time. So running, getting common troops, uncommon troops, I'd much rather do 100 equates. You could do that and then just start leveling up your troops. Like pretty much all, like, or get trainer heroes. I mean, to just swap an old hero. So we did it. I think we had lots of results. We had somebody do 138 pulls, and they got three heroes of the months. The odds have been dismal, so I will say that it's been dismal. So we're hoping that they listen to us in beta. Again, don't kill the people in beta, because like, we get it. There's no point. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm part of beta. I'll voice my concern. I haven't voiced it yet, but voice what it is. We've literally been waiting for 2 years for this, and unfortunately, this was awfully done, and the rollout. I'm just mega disappointed, because you're just taking, like, you got to think of like all the people that are holding 5 Clarissas, and maybe they're gonna level up 2. Like, what else are you gonna do with 7 Clarissas? You can only level up so many Clarissas. But to go ahead and take that Clarissa, you go ahead, you wait the 7 days, you spend all the food, you spend everything, and then it is now converted into an Elkanen, and you're just like, wow, that was really cool. You just swapped it out, did nothing for you. So, it's really frustrating what they did with the 5 stars, because they're so hard to get, and then if you've got so many duplicates, they're just holding on to season 1. I don't know why they can't just, even if they switch it to season 2, you know what I mean, or make it so you can get any hero. I mean, there's so many different things that they could do, and right now it's just milking. Like, you're just milking. Like, nobody wants season 1 heroes. Nobody wants them, and if you do want them, you need to be doing TC20. There's no point in doing it. So, so people have tried with it emblems doing it, doesn't convert to anything better. They've tried doing old hero of the month to see if maybe that increases the odds to get hero of the month. I did a bunch of pulls. I think I did probably about 20 pulls. I didn't pull any hero of the months on it, which beta allows you to like speed up the whole process. It's a mess right now. I don't like. There's so many other solutions that they could have done, and I don't know how they came about things. What I will say though, so this is more details if you take a 4-star. So as a heads up, it does not repeat the same one, so you're not going to get the same one, and you can't go back and cancel it. So if you cancel it, you're going to lose your troop. Yeah, so why not exchange 2 5-stars for 1 guaranteed hero of the month, like, and 3 stars for her costume? Yeah, I don't think that it's definitely going to be that good. That's way too much. Yeah. So you can entertain leveling another one, but can't do 3. Yeah, it's silly. Yep. SG has so many opportunities to make this game better, but they fall short nearly every single time. So what I will say though, there's icing on the cake. I don't know. So these are supposedly the different heroes you can get. Yeah, the chances of getting this are extremely small. Like tiny. Like, think of how hard it is to get a summon. Like, how many summons you got to do to get, say, like a panther in an event. Okay, how hard that is. And you can just instantly get those pulls. You know what I mean? You can just instantly spend 300 to get those pulls. Like, you just get it instantly. This is waiting 7 days to get it. It's like the same odds as like getting a panther, but imagine you had to wait 7 days to get it. That's where we're at right now. So it's really bad. Let me see. Let me see if this is going to give me what I want. So another interesting too, they're changing the Titan Shield too. So they pretty much made it so the target nearby heroes reflect status effects from special skills and 100% damage back for 4 turns. The target nearby enemies block all received damage for 4 turns. So let me see. Oh, it doesn't really do it. Let me see. Yeah, they over nerfed it. I'm trying to get to the important thing. Tier Academy. Give me a second. I'm gonna Google around a little bit because I want to show you guys something. Let me see. Let me see. Looks like Zephyr hasn't updated this yet. So, let me go ahead. I guess I could just pull it up on here because that'll help you guys out. Give me a second because this is important information for you guys to see. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, so next up is what they're proposing with the Alchemy Lab. All right, so let me just show you right now. This is my Alchemy Lab. This is actually running. This is live in game right here. One thing I want to show you guys right now, I've got close to 10,000 alchemy shards to go ahead and create it. Let me see. I can't even, it doesn't even allow me to show it. But pretty much right now, for it costs 10,000 to do one thing, and you have the option of 4-star. You have 4-star ascension items. Excuse me, and then you have emblems. So it gives away 50 emblems. So what they're doing, I'm really actually excited about this. They're changing the alchemy shards instead of 10,000 to 1,000. And then that way you have the opportunity to get 10 emblems from it. So, and then you have about a 20% chance of being able to select a 4-star ascension item. So the alchemy shards are going to absolutely be worth it. If you haven't already, it is super mega important. You guys got to do this, okay? I'm warning you right now. This is important to do it before it releases, before it actually goes live. There's probably going to be 2-week period or whatever. It's going to be super important that you at least get up to level 9. This is level 9 because currently what's proposed is doing one transmission in 7 days is going to allow you to have enough shards, and it also is making it so it doesn't cost gems too, which is important. You can do a boost. I think it's like 350 gems. You can do a boost to get more alchemy shards, which is almost enough for a pull and a half. I know all this doesn't make a ton of sense right now. Moral of the story is A, do not be spending these. Do not do 10,000. If you already have 10,000, don't do it. Whatever you're thinking, don't do that. The next thing is to make sure you do this. Right now, the proposed thing that they're having it is doing 2 of these. Doing two of the Epic Ascension materials to get a new Epic Ascension material, plus the alchemy shards, which essentially is not really worth it because it's still random. But the good thing about it is that it won't give you one of the ones you want. So it costs 2. So say I was really looking to get a tabard. Okay, if I do a Damascus blade and a foresight telescope, that would mean I have a 20% chance to either get a tonic, rings, tome, tabard, or a dart. So that does help. It helps increase your probability of getting what you want. Unfortunately, they're making it so it costs 2, and that's not really worth it. But they also made it so it costs less gems, but it is more ham. So that's the other thing. It does cost more ham. So, moral of the story is be doing this one here. 9 is going to be super important. As you can see, I have not researched them, but I went through all of them. So some of these I can go ahead and transmute, but it's going to be really important. Right now, everybody needs to start building up their alchemy shards, because you're going to be able to use them, and they're going to be really important to either be getting emblems or 4-star ascension items too. So that's the main thing. That's something that I am excited. They do need to make some changes to it, but they did listen to us in terms of what the issue was with Alchemy Lab and how it needs to be reworked and changed. So that's something to consider too. All right. So let me go back and scroll through chat. Sorry. Okay. Not sure you quite understand. Can you get GM or not? You can, Flesh, you can get GM, but the odds are extremely terribly low. Think of like 0.001% that you'll get a GM. It's really bad. Why can you not exchange 2 for 1 guaranteed? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright, so another wasted building won't be working on sounds of it. Well, you can work on it, just so you know, Andy. You can definitely work on the Hero Academy, but it's going to be probably just not 10. Also, if they give Alka Shards, let you use multiple levels, that might be an option. Once you put your 5-star in the academy, can you use a hero and get another one? Yeah, you can use it. You can use the same one that you just get from the Hero Academy to just rework it. Thanks for a great voice about the academy, because we have to say it loud. Zango would ruin the game step by step. Yeah, Pevix. It's definitely. I'm gonna make a post, because there needs to be a post coming from me. I'm gonna leave feedback probably today. I'll leave feedback to them and say, listen, you can't do this. We've been waiting way too long to do this. So they should let you exchange a season for season 1. Yeah, that would be really smart. Silly. I actually do like that. And exchange a season 1. Whatever the series is, you can get it. So if it's a hero of the month, it could be exchanged for a hero of the month. I would be game for that. That totally doesn't make it so it's useless to just do it. I'm down with that. Yeah, waiting 7 days to be mad, right? Will the available heroes of the month still rotate on Atlantis? They should. I don't see them getting rid of old heroes of the months in Atlantis. Otherwise, it'd be completely pointless to pull in Atlantis. Did I know Sartan had a costume? Yep. Yeah, I do. How do you get Alchemy Shards? So you get Alchemy Shards from the Alchemy Lab. So this is the Alchemy Lab. Mine is converted over from a forge right now. And that. So happy you hesitated. Was going to spend your 10k on a scope? Yep. Definitely wait, Steven. For sure. So you have to research 9 ASAP. Yes, correct, Pink. Immediately. ASAP. You fed all your extra 4-star troops? Yeah, that I keep all my 4-star troops, just in general. You gladly trade 5 legendary heroes for 1 specific legendary. Yeah, so what they're talking about potentially is making it so you have odds. So if you do 5 of them, it increases your chances for X. But they really need to get away of season 1. I think they have just we're in the 3rd year of this game. Nobody wants season 1 heroes. They're outclassed. Even right now, if I was to get Vivica right now, I've been winning at Vivica since the very beginning. I don't have Vivica yet. Lady Wollerton is just better right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'd much rather run Lady Wollerton over Vivica. Fast speed versus slow. Sure, the defense is great, but by the time you have Lady Wollerton go off, you'll have Lady Wollerton go off twice. You look at, like, I wanted Liana. I wanted Liana for the longest time, and then they released Kingston. Kingston is just better in every single capacity imaginable. So, I mean, Magni's great. June, I still really like June. I mean, but June is now outclassed by Drake. You know, so I just I don't know. There's no like, for the end player, the person that's been saving up the 5 stars. There's no point for the Hero Academy in 10. It was a big flop. So hopefully we can fix it. We'll try. We'll try. You tell them it's BS. Yeah, I'm working on it. Do you know that 3 and 4 stars are coming to... I don't... I think there's only 5 stars coming out right now, Pat. There's going to be 1 5-star coming out. Also, his Hero of the Month could be exchanged for another Hero of the Month pull in June. Might not be pulling in June right now because of the Hero of the Month. Have TC20 Season 1. They need something for other seasons. Yeah, exactly. Or make it like it's a mess. It's a mess right now. Alright, so you're 1 dart short. Should you max Lousy or Guinevere? Jimmy, I think it's fine to wait a second to see what happens to Telluria. Hey now, you have Season 1 heroes and you're whining? Hey. Supply and demand for ham and iron is ridiculous and time consuming. Right. That's a big one too. What about costumes? Do I think Costume June? No, Costume June and Liana are good, but you're already getting June and Liana from the actual costume chamber. Like, you already get the hero. You don't need to be pulling for it. You just do pulls and costumes and you actually get the hero. Am I going to get your training one? What do you mean by that? Jorge. Hi Sarah, how are you? So yeah, so that's... Yeah, trade 5 stars within alliances. They'll never do that. That won't happen, unfortunately. So if you guys remember, I mean, this is like a year ago. Literally, it was over a year ago, a year and a half ago, that they finally spoiled the fact that they were going to come out with the Hero Academy. Because I left back in March of last year. It was like February. I think it was February or March. And it was because of like them just doing nothing, like just making everything a lottery system, and they still are continuing a lottery system. So I really hope that they can figure out this whole hero thing, because we're spending way too much money for it to just be a roulette every single time. It's a roulette every single time. I don't know. I'm really frustrated, and hopefully they fix it. You got Richard costume before they gave you hero. Now you can't get Richard. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry, David. If you have enough gems for 20 pulls, should you costume event or season 3 this month? That's a good question. Probably costume event. Yeah, you have the costume for June, but no June. Yeah, that stinks. I'm sorry. Alright, guys, so I'll take some last minute questions, last minute things. I went over a lot of different things, but I'm probably going to be heading out. So, again, massive shout out to Raid Challenge. And right now, there's 181 of you on watching. Can you do me a favor? Can you like the video? Just go ahead and press the little like button. I'd really appreciate that. I guess that helps in terms of YouTube. So if you do me a huge favor and just like the video, that helps a lot. You play for free, but you like the game. That's cool. Good for you, Scotty. That's awesome, man. And like I mentioned before, if you want to support me, best way to do it is just by checking out Raid Shadow Legends. The description link here, I'll post it one more time. So you guys have that. You do get Light Sworn for checking out the game, and it is for people that have not checked out Raid Shadow Legends yet. So do me a huge favor. I'm gonna get off. Please, please, please check out Raid Shadow Legends. It's what helps get everybody what they want. To be honest with you, it makes it so like you guys don't feel pressured to be financially supporting me. It makes it worth my time. It makes it so Raid gets what they want, which is having new people check out the game, and a lot of people are really enjoying it. So you don't have to spend any money on it or anything like that. But if you could do me a huge favor, check out. I just posted the links there. It really helps me out a lot. So first time checking out, thank you, Sean. I really appreciate. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe also too. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to it. So Thunder, thank you so much for the donation. I really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you very, 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 very much. It means a lot to me. Actually, do you Thunder, next time we're on, we're gonna do some spins. I owe you 2 spins, buddy. I actually owe you more than 2 spins. I owe you like 6 spins. So, Thunder, we're gonna have on. I'll be streaming again. Thunder, we're gonna spin the wheel because I totally goofed and didn't spin the wheel. So, we'll do that. But yeah. So, thank you everybody. I really appreciate you all hanging out on the stream. Thunder, make sure you remind me on the next stream so I can do it. But Thunder, almost have you talked into Cove? Yeah, Rob, it's $5 a month if you want to join. If you want to join the Cove, that description is in there. Yeah, I mean people will tell you what the Cove's worth. Cove, it's $5 a month. It goes directly to me, and it's super helpful. So yeah, I think a lot of people have gotten a lot of value out of it. Scotty Backyard Barbecue, you gotta get into the Cove, man. Thank you, Pink. I really, really appreciate you hanging out. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me pull this up. Memo, thank you so much for subscribing, buddy. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that, man. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have an awesome day.